Hey guys, it's Justin again with another unboxing video. This is going to be an unboxing for the Nismo Fairlady Z, the aoshima Fairlady Z version Nismo. This is a car model. I'm quite aware that this is not a robot. This is part of a build-off with my friend Brandon, who I've known for about, I'd say 6 to 8 months now. He goes by the YouTube username Dark Sword Ragnarok, and then there's some numbers. I'll put a link to him down below if I can remember exactly what that is. But anyway, he said he wanted to do a car kit, and I've kind of wanted to do one for a while now. You know, the last one was a bit of a failure, and I didn't update on that, and I messed it up a bunch, and we're just not going to get into that. But we're going to try it again. Now, we decided we're going to do, I believe, import tuners, something like that, just, you know, just a flashy looking car kit. And the 350Z or the Fairlady Z, depending on the region, is probably my, like, quote-unquote within a realistic budget dream car. You know, this car is beautiful. So, naturally, this is what I went for. There's a couple other versions of this kit, but I kind of like the kitted out body. On the back, it looks a little funny. It's a little, like, super jutted out. But I looked at the runners just very briefly, and it's actually not so bad. So, on the top of the box, you have the car itself. It's painted, or well, the box art is done in a silver, and you know, it's not a bad looking color scheme, but I think I'm gonna go with some color. It doesn't have a scale on here. I would imagine it's probably somewhere in the neighborhood of, oh, there it is, 1:24 scale. That's what I was gonna guess. So not a bad scale. The bottom and tops of the box have nothing fancy on them. This has some pictures of an actual car, the actual version of this car. And the other side just shows things that you need for assembly. So you need a pair of cutters, you need a pair of, well, I guess that means knife, a pair of cutters, some tweezers, some cement, and a couple of different colors. And again, the top of the box looks the exact same. So when you pop the box open, I've looked in here like once or twice, but I haven't taken anything out and moved it around, so all the in-depth stuff you were seeing with me the first time as I'm seeing it. I'll actually go ahead and debag everything. Our first set of runners is a clear sheet. Move this out of the way so you can see it a little better. We're looking at the all the windshields and stuff. I believe these are the headlights. These are probably the side lights. These are probably the tail lights, and more side lights for the front. They all have like a texture on the bottom or on the underside, and it looks like the what are they called? The flip down visors are also molded into the clear pieces. So that's pretty neat. Excuse me. Next we have a sheet of chrome. These are most likely for the tail lights. These are the headlights, and I believe these are the rear view mirrors. So this is all going to get stripped and repainted. I found a useful tutorial on, oh, I can't remember his name right now. I'll put a link to him down below. He's a car modeler I've just recently been following not too long ago, and I like his work. But he has a really useful tip for, or a useful video for stripping chrome parts, which I believe would also apply to Bandai's kits as well. But anyway, our next runner is kind of like crappy Bandai gold, where it's like the plastic swirly kind of color. It's still like metallic, but it's not like plated metallic. So here's the spoiler. I believe these are the side skirts. These are probably inner pieces for the headlights. I believe that's a license plate cover. Windshield wipers for the front and the back. Next we have a black runner. This is the dashboard, of course. And I believe this is probably the e-brake. I don't know what this piece is, but it's something. And then one more black runner. This is entirely, like the entirety of the cab. So you get the whole like main cab area. You get the 2 door interiors. This is the back piece for, I believe, the behind the back windshield. I think what it would be called. But you also get probably a back piece for the bumper, probably some support, I think. The rear view mirror. These might be pedals, perhaps. Gear shift, e-brake. That's the e-brake. Dials and things. I believe that's for the steering column. There's the steering wheel. I don't know what this piece is, and something else. And then this looks like it would probably go back behind the rear seats. So, or not the rear seats, but behind everything, since there are no rear seats. Okay. Next we've got a little bit more chrome. These are the exhaust pipes. Again, stripping this, gonna smooth these out and probably do them in like aluminum or just a nice, not super reflective chrome metallic, but something that's a little flatter than that. We'll see. Apparently we also get some option parts here. So we get 2 other spoilers. One looks a little lower, the other one looks like it's more like the one on the box. And then 2 more skirts. These look like wheel covers. And then another license plate. And then probably the only piece, I'm not sure what I'm going to do with these yet, but this might be the only piece on the kit that I don't paint, and that's just because I'm really like the way these are molded. Harry's told me that I need to just go ahead and strip them, but I really like the way these shine. The rims look really nice. Alternatively, if I do end up painting these, I might just go ahead and paint them like a flat black, or like a semi-gloss black. Either way, I'm not sure yet, so we'll see what happens once I settle on a color scheme. And in that bag was also the water slides for this kit, so we can zoom in and have a quick look at those. You get 2 Fairlady Z plates, 2 like generic license plates. You get a Nismo logo. You get some red logos. You get all the meters and stuff for the dash. I believe that is something for either the seat or for maybe the hood. You get Nissan logos, you get the Fairlady logos, more Nissan logos, some lights, some strips, and it looks like a GPS and a clock for the inside of the radio, which is really cool. And then another thing you get is a little sheet of mesh. It's kind of hard to see right here, but I believe that's for the front intake. Look at me slinging these fancy terms, I don't know what they are around. The next bag is the hood of the car. It's got pretty nice looking like indentation here. No scoop or anything like that, just regular hood. You get 4 tires, some clear pieces, and 1 rod. Not 2, but 1. I hope the other one's in here somewhere. Next we've got the underside of the chassis. This has got most of the engine block molded in, the whatever this thing is, the pieces for the wheels where everything attaches. So I'm going to probably paint this. I don't even know how I'm even going to go about this, but I'll figure something out. So there's that. And that's molded in black. We have two clear red pieces for the tail lights. It's a really, really, really nice deep red, nice shiny, reflective. I like that a lot. Oh, and then we have more black. This is the exhaust pipe. Just basically underside detail. So the exhaust system, I believe that is the actual exhaust. Brakes and calipers. I think this is like the front area where the steering or where the wheels go. It might be why there's only one rod. Then we have, if I can get this open, the rear spoiler, or the rear bumper. I'm sorry. Again, molded in that kind of gray. Looks like there's some excess plastic here. Nothing too crazy to worry about. Shouldn't be too big of a deal. I'm not sure how this. Oh, it looks like it just plugs in. Okay. So there's that. Then we have the front. Also molded in the same color. That's where you put the mesh. So that'll be neat to do. Excuse me. There's a little bit of sink marks, or a couple of sink marks that need to be dealt with, but I don't think that'll be too big of a deal. And finally, the main body of the car itself. Not a whole ton going on here, but you can tell that it's a 350 or a fairlady. So also molded in that gray. The casting seems like it's pretty good. And there's tons and tons of little details here, so I'll be able to mask off like the you know, around the windows and stuff. I believe that's, yeah, so that'll all be hand painted in, I think, like the little black trim. We'll see. But that is my unboxing for the 350Z. I guess we can look at this. Okay, yeah, there is only one rod. It's the instruction manual. Basically, you start with you pick what height you want. So you can either have it super low or you know, a little higher. And then I believe you start underneath the car and then you build it up from there. That's pretty cool. Then you I don't even know. This is a whole new universe. I'm sure this is gonna be the end of me. But then you will assemble your interior. You pick. Oh, okay. There's two different types of shift types. That's okay. I like this. There's a lot of like options here. You can kind of customize it to your own needs, I guess. However you want it to look and, you know, function is how it works. So that's pretty cool. So yeah, really neat looking kit. I'm really excited to kind of get my hands on this. And Brandon is doing a, I want to say a Skyline. I can't remember. He showed me a picture of it. But again, this is going to be just a little friendly build off. We wanted to try something a little different. And I'll put links to those channels down below so you guys can see what I'm talking about. Oh, the modeler I believe is ELP Modeling. He does cars. primarily, but I think I've seen him express interest in Gundams, so maybe you guys can go over there and tell him that he should do Gundams, and maybe he'll jump on board with that. So, hopefully you guys enjoyed the unboxing of this. This is going to be quite a mess I've gotten myself into here, but I'm really excited about it. I'm going to try some new things here, and I think I'm actually going to go for a super glossy finish on this. So hopefully all goes well and it doesn't blow up in my face like it did last time. And maybe, possibly, I might do another one or two of these in the future. Don't hold your breath on that, please. But with that, I'm going to end this video. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time. Later.